No one has more reverence for Darby Allin than me. Nobody loves Darby Allin like I do. This kid has so much potential. He doesn't even know how good he can be, what he can do in the world of wrestling and beyond.
John is not wrong a lot. You're wrong about this one. I didn't come here to play with fire, to play with tasers, to get threatened by flamethrowers.
I think this is all a skateboard on my days off, and I'll go jump off a bridge, and it's all a big episode of Jackass, and we get to be pro wrestlers, aren't we? Also having so much fun. How do you think that happens? You think that just happens magically? A clown like you will never understand. There's too much riding on my shoulders. I'm building an army of killers. I know an addict when I see one. And that's all Darby Allin is. He's not addicted to drugs or alcohol like a sensible person. He's addicted to stupidity, adrenaline, living on the edge. I don't know what you're trying to prove or who you're trying to prove it to, but I'm done, man. You'll never quit.
And I don't care how long it takes, but hey, if there is anybody out there, anybody in AEW listening that wants to test themselves, that wants to confront their own mortality, that wants to confront the only man who presents real danger in this ring, let me know. Anybody out there who's listening in AEW, just say the word, and I'd be happy to let you know exactly where you stand on the food chain. Just do me a favor. If you're gonna step in the ring with me, kiss your loved ones goodbye before you leave the house. Have an ambulance on speed dial, and when it's all over, nobody asks me for any damn apologies.
Strong remarks from John Moxley. That's a hell of a ring introduction.
That really is.
Oh my God! Darby Allin came out of
God.
nowhere, right in the face of John Moxley.
It's the right thing to do.
And
Oh, well, maybe it wasn't.
Well, Moxley still unsteady as Darby sends him over the barricade back into the crowd.
this match has not officially started to my knowledge. I heard the bell ring.
No bell is rung, JR, you're right.
Look at Darby Allin trying to get a quick jump on Moxley if he can.
I mean, it's pretty apparent Moxley has the size advantage.
Yeah, strength.
Strength, size advantage, but Darby Allin has shown us how much punishment he's willing to take.
Land on his feet. Good Darby Allin.
Darby
up and over.
And continue to rain shots down on John Moxley.
That was a leap over the barricade, almost a Lupus press, right into the arms of Moxley. Down to the concrete floor they go.
And we've seen how dangerous Darby can be when larger competitors underestimate him. He pushed Cody to that time limit draw. He very nearly defeated Le Champion, Chris Jericho.
They can't be counted out here, ladies and gentlemen, because the match hasn't started.
No, it has not.
So the referee's kind of helpless in what he can or cannot do until he gets both men back in the ring. Or he decides they're not going to listen and disqualify them both here and now.
Yeah, Bryce Rensford has his hands full.
Well, of course, the first blow was by Darby Allin, shooting right through the ropes head first.
Darby Allin, number 5 ranked contender in the AEW World Title rankings.
Oh, belly to belly.
Touching the canvas.
Oh.
And he was able to kick out. Somehow, some way. That's just guts.
Over the top of the Oshitonic. 1, 2. Oh, Moxley.
Darby Allin's face told a great story there. Everything he had, trying to hold that waist lock and get that 3 count. Just needs 3.
Now we're seeing a lot that John Moxley can do. We're seeing a lot of his verve, a lot of his determination.
And we saw the resilience of Moxley in that unsanctioned match, but Darby Allin up to that top. Coffin. Right into the sleeper.
And his shoulders are up. Look at that.
The rear naked sleeper. 1, 2.
Shoulders down. Oh, Moxley. A second away from losing to Darby Allin on a great counter. And what a vicious back elbow. Here Darby fights back and fights back. We said this all night long. Darby Allin continues to fight back, by God. He's not going to quit.
Oh, look at this, manipulating the finger, and Moxley biting the face.
Moxley a carnivore, apparently.
He's got the underhook. Paradise.
Oh, God
shift.
Good Lord, Penny, will you? Clint. Good God Almighty, what a main event.
What a match.
The winner of this match, Jon Moxley.
What an ass-kicking match that was, guys.
He's healthy. His arm is healthy.
And he is just hammering.
He's not using that left on the left hand side when the lights are out.
Wait a minute.
It's pitch black here in Daly's
Who's here? Is there a power outage? Darby Allin!
Darby Allin.
Look at that! Darby Allin is back!
Darby's coming for retribution.
To get that revenge on the man that put him out for over a month since Double or Nothing.
And he drove that skateboard right into the face of Brian Cage.
He might have got Cage in the throat, Excalibur, I'm not sure.
But once again, Taz takes Cage away to fight another day. I can't believe Darby Allin is back. This is huge.
We've seen the very uneasy alliance between Jon Moxley and Darby Allin in the past.
He's got an underbelly of thumbtacks.
Yes, it's retribution is what it is.
El
Oh,
Mox.
God, he got caught in the armbar. Brian, get out of that armbar. No. God, those tacks.
Right down the kid's spine. And Darby going
Kick
for
out,
the
Ricky.
cover.
Kick out. No, he didn't.
Look, oh my
The
God.
winners of this match, the team of the AEW World Champion, Jon Moxley, and Darby Allin.
How is that legal? I understand it's no DQ. Darby using a skateboard, but it's a friggin' weapon. That's a straight weapon with tacks. My man is bleeding like a stuffed pig out here.
You got to take that up with Tony Khan.
Early in my career, I'd go to the ring, and it's like I'm wrestling ghosts. The people who cared about me would often try to talk me out of stuff. Don't fight that guy. Don't do that death match. Don't do this or that. Cut it out. And looking back, in some cases, I wish I'd have listened to them because I paid a price. But in some cases, looking back, I wouldn't change a thing. So I get it. I get why Darby Allin pointed at my belt. I get why Darby Allin challenged me for my title. I understand where you're coming from, what you're trying to do. But in an ironic twist, I have become the advocate. I have become the voice of reason. I've become the person concerned for somebody's health. Because I know that Darby Allin is gonna come at me and come at me and come at me, and he's not gonna stop until he can't move. And it's never gonna cross his mind once that the last time we wrestled, I nearly broke his neck. But it weighs heavily on me. I don't necessarily want on my resume, I'm the guy who ended Darby Allin's bright career. He's my favorite guy in AEW. But the title's on the line, man. When you sign that contract, you made yourself just like everybody else. And I gotta do what I gotta do. I'm not gonna try to talk you out of anything. But I have to ask you, please, when it's time to stay down, just stay down. Even though I know you're not gonna listen. Because I wouldn't.
Oh boy. Should have just kept it on and choked him out.
Gut style pile driver. Executed by Moxley. He's out.
Done.
Are you kidding me?
How'd that come from?
I don't think I've ever seen anybody kick out of that gut style pile driver.
Unbelievable.
Especially when it was executed as well as Mox executed.
I have to say that was impressive. A lot of resiliency by Darby Allin.
I think Moxley is thinking right now, I don't want to do what I think I've got to do. Paradigm shift.
No, I mean, Darby's he's dead in the water right now. He's going to hit this move and the match is over. It's obvious. It's right here. He's got it. Oh, boy. It's done. Are we sure?
A reluctant champion.
I don't know. Maybe.
Goes to the cover. Will it be? Yes, it will. A hard fought, bloody battle. Moxley holding his adversary, a young man he likes, he respects, and he appreciates his heart and his love for pro wrestling and AEW.
Not for nothing, Darby Allin, you are a persistent little bastard, aren't you? You are relentless. Dude, one day, mark my words, I know what I'm talking about. One day, Darby, you are gonna be a world champion. You will win many championships. But it ain't gonna be on my watch. This is my time. One of these days, you're gonna take me out, and I know that. But today ain't that day. There's a lot of fake, disingenuous, just any insult you can think of. There's a lot of crappy people in wrestling. There's a lot of bad dudes in this company who do bad things. And you are a loner like me. But you can ride with me anytime you want. That kid's got balls. That kid's got heart. And it's a little scrambled in my brain right now. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but I got a pretty good idea. There's a kid out there with no heart. And even if he did, it stops beating real soon. He's a dead man. I hope nobody thinks I enjoyed that. Because I didn't. I'm not gonna enjoy any moment of what needs to be done, but it needs to be done nonetheless. I would like nothing more than have Bryan Danielson standing by my side. Quite frankly, Bryan, you don't have the stomach for this. Over 2 years ago, I made a commitment, we made a commitment to build something real, something tangible, something that would last for years and years, long after we're gone, something sustainable, something we could take pride in, an idea that couldn't be destroyed or subjugated, something we could be proud of, not for money, not for recognition, but because that was something worth doing. We didn't do it. Mr. Patience, Mr. Empathy, the greatest man I've ever known. I look around, and all I see is egos out of control. Everywhere I look, it permeates AEW. It's crawling with egos out of control, and I can't take it anymore. Blood alone moves the wheels of history. Our mentor called Bryan Danielson the perfect wrestler. Bryan was always his lordship's favorite. But he saw himself in me, and I am, Lord knows, far from perfect. Our mentor once told me, guys like us, we are what we are. We can't pretend to be anything else. I'm no villain, and I'm no hero. Now, I know exactly why God put me here. I'm the one true king of these lands. We tried your way, Bryan. Diplomacy has failed. Today, I choose war. Look, I don't know what you think you saw. I don't know what you heard. But nothing has changed between me and you. Nothing at all.
That's enough, John. That's enough. There's a lot I want to talk to you about.
We don't act like superstars. We don't live in a fantasy world. We came from nothing. And we'll stop at nothing to make sure we don't ever go back to that. I was a homeless dishwasher. Had nothing in the world, no confidence whatsoever. Everything I owned, I could fit in the trunk of my car. And I don't take any of this for granted. That's why I wrestle the way I do. Everybody always says, Darby, slow down. You're not gonna be able to wrestle when you're 40. I don't take any of this for granted. AEW gave me everything. I want to tell you a story, John. I've never told anybody this story, but I want to tell you this story. My first year in wrestling, I looked for a hero, somebody I can inspire to be like one day. And every time I thought I found that person, they just showed me how fake they were. We're talking about people that I thought were killers, take no crap from anybody, but those people showed this young wrestler that your dignity could be bought. You could sell your soul for $1. But not you, John. You didn't change for anybody, and that's when I knew I wanted to be just like you. To this day, you will wrestle on the independents in a high school gym because you love this industry. This isn't about ego. This isn't about the money. You love this industry. Where did we first meet, John? It wasn't AEW. It was in a high school gym on the independents. And I remember I was so nervous that day. I was so nervous. I could wrestle my hero, John Moxley. I lost that match, but what I gained was the confidence that I belonged in the ring with someone like you. There's not a lot of people in this life you can consider family. And I think when you find someone that you can consider family, you hold on to them. You trust them into the very end. But what did you do to Brian? I would never do that to somebody like I consider family, like Sting. So right there, I knew I wanted to be nothing like you anymore. So what do you want, John? Why are you calling me out? What do you want?
My man, I'm gonna cut right to the chase. You have a world title shot in the bank. That was supposed to happen at Grand Slam on September 25th. In New York City. That's not gonna happen now. The world champion is indisposed. But it's a good thing, it's a blessing in disguise, Darby. You are not ready. You are not ready to be a world champion. You weren't ready 5 years ago. You weren't ready 2 years ago. You're not ready today. I don't have time to explain, but I'm gonna need you to hand over that title shot to me.
Hand over.
What are you, stupid? You didn't hear anything I just said? Were you dropped on your head? You been drinking again? You're kind of sounding like everybody that you hate. You kind of sound like everybody you hate in the back. Self-entitled. You didn't earn this, John. I earned this. And I'm not just gonna give it to you. If you want it so bad, do something about it.
You want me to earn it? Darby, my man, I will earn it. Me and you, New York City Grand Slam, September 25th, your world title shot on the line. I will teach you another lesson. Once again, I will show you exactly where you stand on the food chain. It will always be very far, far below me. You will never be AEW World Champion, Darby Allin. I know that. I've always known that. I believe in you. I love you. I'm the one guy around here who's always had your back, and I don't like having to say that to you. I don't have time to explain everything to you right now. Trust me when I tell you, because I've never lied to you. You have no idea what's going on. That title shot is gonna be mine. This time I'm gonna teach you that lesson the hard way.
Grand Slam, I accept. And I don't know what you're trying to do around here, but if you want to burn AEW into the ground, don't be surprised when I pull you into the fire.
This is not your company anymore.
When I first started pro wrestling, I was always looking for a hero, somebody that I could aspire to be like one day.
Good God Almighty, the roof just came off!
That's John Moxley. Because me and Moxley, we're a lot alike.
This man is nothing like me, but he's everything like me.
The one thing about Mox that's changed
We do not need this.
No, we don't, damn it.
was what he's done to Brian.
Darby Allin has a lot of animosity toward me right now.
I would never do that to somebody I consider family like Sting.
You follow the herd, you follow the outrage.
Who are you, Mox?
You haven't even asked me the right questions. You don't know anything, Darby.
You're gonna ask me for my #1 contendership. What are you, stupid? You been drinking again?
You know nothing, so just relax. Wasn't ready 5 years ago.
Oh, my God Almighty!
What a battle. What a battle it was.
Not ready today.
I want to prove to you, my idol, that I'm ready. And I don't know what you're trying to do around here, but if you want to burn AEW into the ground, don't be surprised when I pull you into the fire.
Darby Allin thinks I want to burn this place down? I wish. Burning it down would be so much easier.
People think I'm stupid to even risk this. But life is about risk. And I've been risking everything since day one, and I'm not gonna change now.
Yes! Darby! He's outnumbered here, but Darby, you know, he's loaded with guts.
It's not a question of maximum effort, Darby.
John Moxley! When are you gonna realize I am not the same guy you knew 5 years ago?
Ride that wave to Seattle and Wrestle Dream.
I am gonna run through you,
Local boy makes good, and all the good guys win.
and I am becoming the next AEW World Champion!
You're so sure that's gonna happen. I'm the only one who knows what game we're even playing.
Advantage. Slipped off these ropes, are slippery, all these matches, all the sweat on those ropes.
And the coffin dropping right into the waiting grasp of Moxley.
Moxley caught Darby in a very precarious situation and position.
And Taz, the hooks aren't in. It's a body lock with the legs, a sleeper with the arms. Darby is in dire straits here.
That's the key, the legs right there. I mean, they are in tight, those long, big legs of Mox.
And
Darby
Moxley
is in trouble.
Yeah, and Moxley trash-talking him as well, telling him to give it up, to tap out. But he won't do it.
Well, at least he broke the leg scissors aspect of that maneuver.
Now he's got
Now
a
the bulldog choke.
Yeah.
Moxley bridging up. Darby, you can see the look on the face.
Darby is gurgling.
Oh, no.
The lights are going out. Darby is fading.
Yeah, he's done.
Why,
No,
looked up,
maybe
looked
not.
up.
No, what the hell?
Darby gritting his teeth.
Guy's a wacko. What the hell is he foaming out of his mouth?
And Darby
hanging on.
makes the crawl to force the break.
Frothing at the mouth, crawling desperately to the bottom rope was Darby Allin. Bottom line, he's still in it.
And once again, John Moxley exhibiting frustration, Tony.
Yeah, Moxley is, but listen, Moxley always has the next move planned. And I think the next move would try to kick the kid's head in because nothing else has worked.
I think the next move, Shivani, might be the last move, and this match is going to be over because I don't see how much really Darby's defending himself at this moment. And now with this choke here.
In the ropes, but look at Darby trying out of desperation, trying to target the eye. No, levers the arm of Moxley.
Can't blame him. Whatever it's going to take to get out of that position and go from defense to offense.
Darby,
What's he trying to do here?
he's trying to reposition the legs, maybe thinking superplex.
It's exactly a tippy-top rope superplex.
Biting the head.
Oh, Marina's up top.
They're on the city limits of no man's land.
Darby, he can't afford to be distracted by Marina Shafir.
You are right, Excalibur. Don't even look at her.
Darby. Oh, my God!
Good God.
What a counter.
That's got to be it.
What a counter. Can you believe what we're seeing?
That's got to be it.
Avalanche, Death Rider, the cover, and the victory.
My God, out of nowhere.
There is your winner and
So
number
there
one
could be the
contender
next
for the
AEW
AEW
champion.
World title.
He's earned it tonight by winning. John Moxley.
Moxley.
No one wants the blood of the very legend of the American Dragon on their hands. The fact is, for the better part of 2 years, Brian's been trying to kamikaze himself. It's been disconcerting to watch, trying to take himself out. Because as of yet, no one possesses the Constitution to do it for him. The way things have worked out. It's gotta be me. It'll be a wake-up call for AEW. This is the real world. Nothing lasts forever. You don't get to pick the day. All these people living in a fantasy world, playing with their toys. They're figments of their own imagination. Saturday night, they will see the truth. Of course, there is this little matter of the dark side. Bryan Danielson that most people don't understand. See, in his element, in the ring, doing what he was put here to do, the American Dragon comes to life, and it's a beautiful thing. You back that dragon into a corner, poke it, prod it, provoke it. It becomes something truly terrifying. Brian's never been truly comfortable with that part of himself now. As his world closes in around him, in his last remaining light, Bryan Danielson will embrace his dark side. And I will be ready. I have to be. I don't have a choice. There are not enough people in the state of Washington to stop me on Saturday night. What I stand for is too powerful. I and those that come with me are too powerful. No weapons shall be formed against us. Whom shall we fear? I will run into the mouth of war Saturday night and beyond. Stand down while you can. Run while you have a chance. I can only hope that one day, Brian, you understand. It's gotta be this way. It's gotta be this way. But I don't have time to worry about that right now. The stakes are too high.
I will not go gently into that good night.
In his own words, he said that when he loses the World Championship, Bryan Danielson will end his full-time in-ring career.
The stakes are extremely high. The future of this business hangs in the balance.
Everything I'm gonna do is because I have to, because no one else will, no one else can.
After Wrestle Dream, everything changes.
Everybody involved knows what this means.
The fourth reign of Jon Moxley as AEW World Champion begins. Oh, and now Marina Shafir, Claudio Castagnoli, and Pac, as if Bryan Danielson has not been through enough.
Well, what's the symbolism of putting the AEW belt in the bag? I don't get it. No, somebody needs to come out and stop this.
Wheeler Yuta and Darby Allin, thankfully.
What the hell just happened? They're using gaffer's tape or duct tape to...
Now this is, I suppose, the true test of loyalty.
No! Get rid of these people!
Let me tell you something. Someone has to be responsible when things get out of control. So I will be responsible. Okay. People think they know what I'm about. They think they know what motivates me. They don't know anything. I have a dream of a land of opportunity where people come to AEW and they can achieve anything they want. They can be the best version of themselves they can be. Wrestling gave me everything I have in the world. I want that for other people. 150 wrestlers on the roster with big fat paychecks and that junk in their hands. What are they supposed to do? Where are they supposed to go? Huh? I hate what AEW has become. Egos out of control, celebrating when there's no need to celebrate, and dancing and partying when there's no need for dancing and partying. I cannot stand it anymore. I will burn down the forest to plant a new one. I'm not sentimental. I will do what has to be done. We will do what has to be done. We can see a better future, and we will make it happen. If you want to come with us, you can come with us. If you don't, run while you can. Stand down while you can. Get out of the way! What's the need to know? For those in AEW, what's the need to know? What is the new paradigm? It's very simple. You work for me now.
Oh, wait a second. What
do we got? Oh my God, Excalibur. Whoa! Oh,
Darby Allin! Darby Allin's appearance on Saturday led to a seismic shift. And now Hangman Adam Page, the buckshot lariat on Moxley.
Moxley was distracted. He saw Darby, and damn, the world champion about knocked his head off with that buckshot.
If anybody's close to invincible, it's Darby Allin climbing Mount Everest, coming back.
Hangman careful. He's got to be careful. Showing no fear, but that may come back to bite him.
When you told me that I didn't want Texas Death, you were lying. You and I both know that. But when you say that I don't want this, that I can't handle the pressure and the responsibility that come with this, that I can't get up and do it again, and do it again, and do it again. I think you believe that. So I will prove it to you. Not the John Moxley that's standing here tonight, but the John Moxley that has carried the weight of this company so many times in these 6 years. I will prove it to him. Next week, Dynamite, Hangman, Mox for the World Championship.
Whoa, wow. Stop the freaking presses.
But this time, you are the challenger. So you will play by my rules. Everyone but a referee banned from ringside. And I already know your answer is yes. So I will see you next week, dumbass.
Wow! Blockbuster challenge! Wait a minute! Marina Shafir! I think it was a smoke screen. Watch out! Right now!
Security had their back turned.
Oh, God. You're kidding me. Not like this. Not now.
Oh, my God. He's going to win the title.
2, 3. No! Hangman Page!
How the hell did he kick out?
Somehow! Some way!
Mox is livid.
The backfire. The diversion by the Death Riders. The assistance from Shafir, and yet somehow Hangman battles onward.
There's Paul Turner kicking Shafir out.
He's telling security, get her the hell out of here.
Yeah, great referee in there, Paul. Get her out.
And Shafir, she needs to be careful here. The security guards.
She's not afraid of any of them as we know.
Well, they need to do their job and get her the hell out of here. Seriously enough.
John Moxley now Claudio Castagnoli bringing Shafir over the barricade.
What you call kicking and screaming her way out.
Yeah, Death Riders being ushered out by the security detail.
Yeah, well, that's good. Let them get out of here, all of them. They're muscling around security. These guys just think that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, what is that? Darby! Oh my God! That's Psycho Darby! What the hell? That was nuts!
We've seen Darby looming here in Chicago for weeks, but now finally,
Thompson's not sure what happened.
I'm not sure what happened.
Darby just leaping off the balcony.
Now it's one-on-one.
Hangman, the boot. Hangman, the butt shot.
Look at the eyes.
Oh, the champion's locked in.
A frenzied Adam Page delivers a thunderous buckshot lariat and remains champion.
Here is your winner, and still AEW World Champion, Hangman Adam Page.
What a match. Gee, great match. I would say he's angry, but that would be putting him mildly here. He is irate. But he is not the world champion.
Hey, don't worry. We ain't here to talk about me, okay? 8 months ago, a young fella named Darby Allin got himself thrown down a flight of steps and put in the hospital. That was a pretty clear message, I thought. Get gone and stay gone. But I guess he didn't get that message. And since he didn't succeed in getting himself killed on Mount Everest, he's back in AEW and he's messing with me and my people. Darby, look, I ain't stupid. I know you're here. You've been here for a few weeks, hanging on the balcony. I don't know if you're in the lounge area at the bar, hiding in the bathroom or something. I know you're here. Why don't you come out and show yourself? I ain't got time for this. I ain't stupid, man. I know you're here. You show your...
Oh, my.
Look at you. Look, I ain't got the time and the patience for this, all right? So why don't you get your little skater boy ass down here, get in this ring, and we can have that tough conversation one last time. Hey, mother. Hey, you stupid. Hey, you come back here, you look at me when I'm talking to you. All right. Okay. This building ain't that big, brother. We're gonna have this conversation one way or the other. You better believe that.
So Darby walks away. John Moxley drops the microphone and Darby out of the dark. Okay, what's going on here?
Well, earlier on we saw Darby Allin attacking John Moxley and separating him from the rest of the Death Riders. By the looks of things, look at that, right by the train tracks.
Right by the L, look at this. Oh my God!
Darby, come on! Come on! No, come on! Come on!
I said I was gonna take everything!
He was gonna dump John Moxley head first! burst off the top of that fire escape. My God, what is going on?
Stand, but Bailey.
Wait
a second, death rider on the crown of his head. Down goes Speedball, and up goes Mox.
Winner of this match, Jon Moxley.
Well, Moxley definitely dodged a big bullet. Almost got beat right there.
Yeah, he's leaving quickly. We know where he's going. You know, say what you want about Jon Moxley, but damn, he's tough. Holy smokes.
Tough, but he was heavily distracted when Yuta got abducted. And that's Darby Allin, which was great.
And he still won.
Now Moxley, Marina Shafir in pursuit. I'm not sure if they're more concerned with getting their hands on Darby Allin or getting Wheeler Yuta back, but
I think it's the first part.
I think you're right, Taz. Moxley and Marina Shafir.
What is a body bag?
Darby Allin tearing off his... Well, so much for subtlety. Darby Allin throwing out that challenge to Jon Moxley for Forbidden Door, stapling it to the head of Wheeler Yuta.
Here's a truth for you all, and you're gonna spin it and you're gonna turn it into whatever you guys want to do. Last week I didn't get cleared for Forbidden Door. I said sod that and take it into my own hands. Lights out, steel cage. No one knows what that means. Unsanctioned. Everything that happened Sunday, it's none of AEW's fault. This is all on me. I am comfortable taking these risks because this place means so much to me. I'm here to prove a point that this generation is going to look after these three letters, that I'm going to be the standard for this place. And what I'm going to do is, if it involves it, if there's even a small chance that I can't be Will Ospreay after Sunday, then you better believe on Sunday I'm leaving everything in this ring. I will enter that steel cage with four good friends of mine, Tanahashi, Kenny Omega, Ibushi, and Darby Allin, and we will tear the Death Riders apart. And this is for me. This is for me. Before they take a scalpel to me, I will take a pound of flesh from Jon Moxley.
Surrounded the ring.
John. Ace of AEW, what? You need slaphead and a geezer that needs an haircut to fight your battles. This Sunday, I'm coming for you.
AEW Unified Champ match, and all in Texas again. Oh! TK2, and now Darby breaks through to get the twisted ship. Oh!
Look at this.
Claudio Castagnoli, the duck take. God, he's got oh! He brought up to that cage. Tanahashi, oh boy! Tanahashi, sling blade! And one from
the canvas for this match.
Neutralizer, trigger for Tusk Spray! Match.
Yeah,
around the ring. Oh, God, oh no! Big snap! Now Omega dish and snap. It boosts Omega! Wow! Oh, 2020 trio. Omega.
Gay Kid maybe could. Well, you're out of it.
Betrayed news. Oh, but Omega has hit. Oh, came
running the Omega, as you can hear.
Oh, G-Dragon screw. Countered the twist and shake. Ibushi and Moxley, the sentimental favorite here tonight. Darby using that.
The smallest dog. Super heavyweight.
Oh, but he caught one foot.
Oh, but Oscar Styles clash! Big trigger! Hidden blade! No!
Too much
cutter! Good!
These guys.
Darby caught and true adversaries of all. Jon Moxley, the crowd, and have won. Kenny. Bang! The beach! One! No!
and Darby is over. It's one fall. See a half and half. Omega, the ripcord, the V-trigger, Osprey, Lovers, golden trigger, hidden blade, working together. How about that? In his final match. What a hell of a main event, ladies and commitment that you get from the skin.
Oh, come on. Repeat. No, not again. Guys, he is ace right now. He's.
Begs the question, Darby. Where are you?
He's been calling out Darby Allin, Taz. Oh, I'm telling you, he just got Darby Allin with that rear choke. Yeah, Darby, he said, where are you? He's on your back, Gabe. Oh, and down he goes hard, Excalibur.
But Darby gouging the eyes, trying to break the grip of Gabe Kidd. And Kidd finally forced to release the hold.
Well, it's not the technical way to get out of that hold, but it worked.
Well, it's a fight. Oh, what's this?
That's Yuta.
Yeah, Wheeler Yuta. He and Claudio Castagnoli will be challenging for the AEW World Tag Team Championship later tonight. Oh, no! Darby!
Uh-oh.
And now the tax in the spine of Yuta.
So innovative, that's Darby. Look at these attacks. What the hell?
But in come the rest of the Death Riders. Claudio Castagnoli, John Moxley, Marina Shafir. Wait a second. AEW World Trios Champions. Samoa Joe Powerhouse Hobbs coming out blowing right by Hook. Hook returned last week, made an example of Wheeler Yuta. I mean, remember, it was earlier this year, Tony, that Hook was taken out by the Death Riders. The powder into the eyes. And now Darby, we've seen him. He's seen him even out the odds with that rag.
Yeah, what is on that rag that's putting somebody down and out?
Could be some sort of chemical substance, who knows, but Darby just dragging Kidd. Oh my goodness!
Belts are the basic unit of measurement for small thinking. We think bigger. We are the outcasts that nobody ever wanted to begin with. We were never the front runners. But when everything is said and done, me and the people around me, the results will speak for themselves. Darby, that breaks my heart. It broke my heart what I had to do to you last year and put you in the hospital. It breaks my heart that you came back here looking for a fight. When I saw you were climbing Mount Everest, I was surprised you were walking, but when I saw you were climbing Mount Everest, I thought, okay, maybe a little solitude, a little peace, he'll finally understand what I'm trying to do. Nothing would make me happier than to have Darby Allin standing right here next to me, man. You are my guy. But you're simple-minded. You can't get it through your head. You think if you just run yourself up against a brick wall enough times, it'll come crashing down. There's too much at stake. Darby, you have a problem. You just won't go away. So, I'm gonna do it myself. I need to make room for the kind of people I want to be around. Not the kind of people who need validation, the kind of people who want to be masters of the craft. No problem. And I will solve you. I'd all out. I'm gonna put you in the ground.
Darby, the explosive drop kick as John Moxley reeling and
yeah, he walks him up. Darby walks Moxley.
Oh, wait a minute. What? Oh, jeez.
his marching orders.
Do you feel like you're ready for this coffin match on Saturday?
I don't know. I don't know. But I want you to give your word to me right now. Whatever happens out there, don't get involved. Because what happened at Wrestle about it.
Dude, it's not your fault. It's not your fault.
You can say that all. Your career's over, Brian. You will not interfere in my match on Saturday. No matter what happens, do not step foot in that ring.
Listen, my word means as much to me as your word means to you. I promise I won't get involved. But you have to promise me one thing.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the
Understand that there is some sort of disturbance. I hear it taking place backstage. Let's see if we can get a camera back there.
Film this right fucking now.
Under the circumstances, this is about the best that could have worked out for him, all things considered. He gave everything he had every night. He was just misguided. I still love you. I want to make sure he gets the message this time. So, give me a minute alone with him. You too. Show's over. Get your ass out of here. You want to burn it? You got it to the ground? Don't be surprised. That bullet is a fire.
For the Death Riders.
wait a minute. That's Darby's music. Oh no!
What the hell?
Darby with the flamethrower in hand.
With a flamethrower? Oh, look at Moxley though. Moxley walking towards Darby.
That Mox not backing down. He's out of his mind.
Remember, John Moxley, he was lit on fire Saturday by
those boys better back up.
Oh man, you can feel the heat.
Darby Allin, the flamethrower, he is backing down the Death Riders. Darby Allin, the man who vowed to take everything from John Moxley, even though he was defeated in the coffin match. It's Darby standing tall here tonight on Dynamite.
Talk about having an equalizer. That's one for sure.
Nothing if not pragmatic. But the other day I was thinking, when I was peeling melted skin off the back of my legs, man, this is dangerously close to getting personal. For a year, I have shown Darby Allin patience and mercy, and he's continually thrown it back in my face. I don't know why. I just kept hoping maybe when you were in a box or on the top of a mountain somewhere, maybe it would click in your head and you would finally get it. If anybody would get this, I thought it would be you. You would finally understand what I'm doing. But you're not gonna get it. You just want me to play your game. And I've played that game before. For many, many years. Weaponizing resilience. Daring the world to kill you. Just trying to prove that you are indestructible in mind, body, and spirit. I know how that game goes. And it never ends well. I wrestle dream. I quit match, and that is the game you want to play. Trust me, Darby. I'm better at it than you. I believe in simple answers to difficult questions. How do I make Darby Allin stop? Go away. How do I get rid of Darby Allin? It's very simple. And he thought he was going to take everything away from me. It's never going to happen. But everything that Darby Allin has built himself into, the spirit of Darby Allin, everything that is you will hand it over to me. How do I get rid of Darby Allin? I make him quit.
And Brian, you gotta be loving this.
Loving it. This is exactly what Wheeler Yuta deserves.
Oh, there's Pac! From behind, Pac, who returned it all out from the Death Riders and coming through the crowd.
There's so many numbers, the Death Riders.
And Darby Allin got clipped on the side of the head. The blindside shot, and now Pac with Darby's belt. And oh no.
He's a vicious man.
Oh, John Moxley. Claudio Castagnoli, Daniel Garcia. Now in the ring, Darby Allin, completely outnumbered.
This is really bad.
At Wrestle Dream, you have absolutely zero chance of doing what you're gonna need to do to win. Never say die, relentless Darby Allin. I don't know how. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. But at Wrestle Dream, for the first time in your life, you are gonna say the words, I quit!
Moxley might be right. Seriously.
Yeah, with the Death Riders at his side, Jon Moxley is capable of dishing out inhuman punishment. Darby Allin capable of absorbing inhuman punishment, but a parting shot from the bastard on Darby Allin. But in 18 days' time, it will be Moxley and Darby one-on-one, Wrestle Dream in St. Louis. Scared of what these two men are going to do to each other in St. Louis. Wild scenes here at Daly's place. Darby Allin having to be restrained.
Be very next time I see Darby Allin, he will get his face smashed in. That's a promise. Let's make sure we all understand the implications of an I Quit match. In Toronto, there was zero chance you were ever going to put me into a coffin. The game was rigged. That was never going to happen. This game is rigged in both directions. You will never quit. I'm certainly not going to quit. So what are we going to do, man? I'm out of ideas. Then what do you want to do? How's this gonna end? If you want to be on the right side of history, though, it is never too late.
It is, John. I wish I could, but I can't. There's not a day that goes by that I don't think about joining the Death Riders. I understand the cause. I understand what it is you're trying to do. But it's you. It's you I don't respect. This is all about Danielson. I saw what you did to him. Why would I want to go into war with somebody that can stab his brother in the back? Why would I want to go to war with somebody that finds someone so disposable? Someone they consider family?
Brian, still talking about Brian. I did the best I could for Brian Danielson. This is a war for the future of our sport. This is a war for the future of our craft, and sacrifices need to be made. Hard decisions have to be made. That isn't tough for me. You don't know what sacrifice is. You don't know what having weight on your shoulders is. None of you do.
When I was on top of the summit of Mount Everest, and I held that flag above the world. I saw AEW represents freedom. And I see what you're doing. You're slowly chipping away at everything that represents this place, everything that makes this place special. And I'm gonna hang that flag in my house so I look at it every day and I remind myself of everything AEW gives me. But before I do, I'm gonna wrap it around your throat. And when you say the words "I quit" at Wrestle Dream, all the Death Riders that blindly follow you are gonna realize your word doesn't mean a thing. And this whole operation you're running is gonna come crumbling down.
Might not mean anything to you, Darby. But I have never lied to you. Your opponent at Wrestle Dream was not me. Never has been. It's never the guy standing across the ring from you, no. Every time you go to the ring, every time you climb a mountain, every time you jump your skateboard off the top of a building or off a bridge or set yourself on fire and shoot yourself out of a cannon, you're fighting ghosts, spirits, demons of the past, whatever it is. None of my business. But I played that game. I played that game a lot. I fought a lot of ghosts. It never ends well. Chasing highs, trying to prove to the world that you are indestructible in the most literal sense. That is a selfish game. And I am not selfish. And that is the biggest difference between me and you going into Wrestle Dream. And the thing that you cannot get through your head. This is not about me!
Blood on his face. Oh, God! The uppercut from Claudio Castagnoli.
I know Darby's a fighter, Brian, you know this as well, but this is not good for him because the I Quit match is coming up in just a few days on Saturday.
Yeah, this isn't good for Darby Allin. But here's the question. Darby Allin can take a tremendous amount of punishment.
Yep.
And the Death Riders can give it out, for sure. John Moxley can, for sure. Pack. But can they make Darby Allin quit?
I don't know if there's anything in Darby Allin's DNA that will allow him to say the words "I quit" to John Moxley, but Moxley and the Death Riders, I mean, they're putting their thumb very heavily on the scales tonight. And look at this. Garcia and Yuta after Claudio and Pac.
He's going through a gauntlet here, a gauntlet of the Death Riders.
Moxley, physically as close to 100% as he can be. Darby Allin almost the exact opposite.
Look, the top of his head is bloody. What does he have?
That was the flag that Darby Allin brought with him to Mount Everest. He referenced it earlier tonight when he was talking to John Moxley.
Yeah, he said he's going to choke him out with it.
It's never too late, John, to say I quit.
not settled until I've done it all and right. I split my head open again last night. I fell, so did you. I fell, so did you. I don't sleep 'cause my head's on fire. I hate creeps and I hate liars.
Count. And look at the death weapon. Pat, was that Wheeler Yuta? That was Pat. Yes, there he is. Oh, with a cattle prod. Shocking Pat. Yes. Darby Allin. You guys, girls, better run for your life. Oh. Darby Allin's team with Roddy Strong will have the one-man advantage. Coming on the blood and guts.
But now they have the advantage. What are the Death Riders going to do? One of the most dangerous groups in AEW history.
One cage, two rings. Darby's team has the advantage. 3 words, blood and guts. Ric Flair, Ricky Steamboat will be with us. We'll see you Wednesday. Believe what we're watching here. Look at Darby fight for crying out loud. Now Gabe Kidd climbing up on Kidd. Got kicked off that staging element, but now Pac. Oh, Kidd, where's Kidd going?
I don't know. He's got some purpose. Oh, here he comes. What's he got?
Oh, no. Oh, no. I can only assume that's lighter fluid or gasoline.
Can someone stop this?
The only way to stop is to submit or surrender.
You know, that's how Darby Allin won last year, by threatening to light Jeff Perry on fire.
Look at this up on top. Look at that.
Oh, my God.